While the wax is still hot, grab your liquid candle dye. This is the shade Antique Pine from the Flaming Candle, and dip the toothpick or the dowel into the bottle. Draw some fine lines of dye into the wax, leaving some space in between each line. Then tilt the jar in your hands and twist it in a circle so it coats the walls of the jar. Try to distribute the lines of dyed wax evenly along the sides. If you need to, add a little bit more melted wax into the jar and repeat the previous steps until the marbled effect is consistent throughout. This technique can take a couple tries to get the hang of. Take your time and experiment with different motions. If you're unhappy with the results, use a heat gun to remelt the wax in the jar and wipe it down so you have a clean canvas. It shouldn't take too long for the wax to fully solidify, but make sure the jar is no longer warm to the touch before moving on to the next steps. Now we fill our jars with some elegantly scented wax. Using my lab scale, I'm measuring out enough of that GW464 wax to complete the candle, which is 5.5 ounces. Once it's dropped to 175 degrees Fahrenheit, you can add the fragrance using a 6% concentration.